Hello.
Hey everyone, how's it going today? Michelle, how are you?
I'm good. I'm a little sleepy, but I'm good.
Yeah.
I felt like we were supposed to have a lazy day, but we did do a fair amount of stuff. But we'll get into that later, right?
Yep.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. We did some good stuff today. I got the king of beers today. King.
I'm drinking wine.
Just
the very expensive Yellowtail. It's not.
I haven't had a Budweiser in years, so let's taste this. Oh, yep, full flavor.
Ooh,
give that a try. Just try it. It's a full flavor beer.
Oh, sick. Tastes like full piss instead of half piss.
But yeah, we're just we have a guest on. He will be here shortly. So
whenevs, you know how we do.
So, but we're gonna kind of read some of the chat to start out. There's Scotto in the chat.
Yellow.
Scotto, you're supposed to be on here, not the chat.
Well, he can wait. We're getting started.
I know, I'm just teasing him. We're gonna do a lot of cruise talk tonight, so that'll be good.
Yeah, come here for all your cruise news.
Yep. Let me put this back. I feel like there's. Yeah, that's better. I think.
I feel like I look really dark over here.
Yeah. We have professional lighting.
Yeah, so it's a Walmart special.
So Tom said he's gathering his cruise talk papers. J-Ron says hello. We got Jeannie and Al. Tom is here. Well, Jeannie Brock's here. Tom Bailey's here. Steph Jeff. Hello all. Hey, Steph Jeff. Jason Meadows. Hey!
From Las Vegas.
Cheers, guys. City. Cheers. You guys have any luck in the casinos, Jason?
We both burped at the same time.
Jason, you have any luck in the casinos? Let us know. You or Shay. Kathleen Woolrums is here. Hey, Catherine.
We are doing likes for shots tonight, so once we get to 20 likes, we'll do a shot.
Where are we at now?
I don't know. I can't tell on this thing.
Oh, I can't.
I can tell here, though.
Yeah. Get your phone. And Rhonda B's here. Shelly Lou. Yuck, I hate beer. That's what Shelly Lou said.
Yeah.
Brian Dentry says, hi and goodbye, you wonderful whatever people. Deb and I can't watch tonight, but hope you guys have a blast.
Oh,
thank you, Brian.
We'll miss you.
Miss you guys. Al is here. Hey, everyone. Hey, Al. Jenna GB is here. I'm here for cruise news only. Beep, beep, beep. Punch it up.
You came to the right spot.
Yep. We went to all like the real professional cruise newses that have only the same insight as us. You know, because you just look it up.
Oh, we're at 21 likes already.
Yeah, but we're not doing a shot yet. No way. Right now to start it off? Okay.
Well, I said 20.
This is it.
Well, we got a little bit of this left.
So, yeah.
I don't think this is enough for 2 shots.
Hey, Midlife Crazy's here. Hey Midlife Crazy. Sup? Mana Francis is here. Raquel Williams. Hey, Michelle and Josh. Hope all is well. Raquel and Bianca from New York. Laura Hughes is here. Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura. Here you go.
Tom Bill Billy says, if Brian ain't watching, I'm not watching. Well, they're busy tonight. We understand. They're our friends, and they're busy, you know.
People don't got to watch us every week.
You know, when people, you know, Tom, don't make me. We got a brand new one.
They sell this at our Walmart.
Yeah, I think you should pick up another bottle.
Okay. Put it on
who knows
order.
how much we'll be drinking of this tonight.
Oh.
This it. What is it?
I plan on getting crunked up.
Tonight?
Yeah. I'll get that.
And so, yeah. And what else? Tyron, how you say that? Beecham Champ? I don't know how to say that. Hey, guys. Kathleen Woolrum's fiance here. Oh, hey.
Oh,
hey, cheers.
Today was supposed to be your wedding day, I saw.
Yeah.
But you guys made a cake and said
rip.
But that's what happened next year.
Well, that's what I'm going to do for our wedding, too. Write a cake, have a cake, and say...
Josh is such an a-hole. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Cheers, guys.
Cheers to good friends.
That's good. That is good.
Man, I haven't had that in a long time.
Right. Jason Meadows says, I had a lot of luck when I first got here, but I've lost it all back now. 7 days in Vegas is expensive.
Holy.
I heard that you don't really want to do more than 3 or 4 days in Vegas. That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I've heard. Rhonda B said, I'll force time to watch.
Yeah.
Life is good today. Hey, life is good today.
Hey,
how you doing? We love y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Ronnie and Alma. Mel W's here. Hey, Mel.
Melly.
Shelly Lou said that BCB is my favorite so far.
It's good.
Yeah, we love to put that out there about Blue Chair Bay, man.
Yeah.
More people know about it, the better for us. So Rob Slevin is here. Hey, Rob. Tina the Cruising Librarian says, hi all. Life is good today says, we drinking Boiling Springs Kool-Aid, Blue Chair Bay shots.
Boiling Springs.
How do I say it, Ronnie? Boiling Springs.
It's like boiled nuts.
Boiled. I don't know how to say it. It's boiling.
It's like Shy Guy.
Life is good. Oh, Jason Mel says, yeah, 4 days is perfect.
Yeah, we never been there because I probably would be broke.
Yeah, we like to gamble. I'm trying to. Yeah, there we go. We like to gamble, so
I feel like we need to hire.
No, I think it's good.
Okay.
We like to gamble, so
what do you do?
I had there's like a weird
like a shadow.
Yeah.
We're using some different equipment today.
Yeah, so we don't have professional anything.
No.
Jane and Travels says, good evening at Adventures Ed. Hey, Jane and Travels.
Welcome.
Life is good today says, hey everyone, I am on my way phone and can't tag anyone.
Well,
wait, what's out on the way phone?
He's on his phone.
Oh.
Well, let's talk about the week, Josh.
Jonathan Short from the 6 Traveling Shorts. We are here with Life is Good today, Josh. Don't skip the polos. You regret it. Never happen again. Laugh out loud. Okay. I'm going to skip them.
I'm about 380 behind right now.
Right, and I'm about over 100, so they're getting skipped. No doubt about that.
It's so hard to keep up with Marco Polo, isn't it?
That's right. Yep, it sure is.
It is.
So, yeah. Let us know about your week, Michelle.
So worked this week, right? And then this weekend we didn't have too many plans. I did some hair yesterday, and then I don't know if we told you about the window fiasco last week.
Right.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
We said that there's boarded up windows.
Yes, we did. We said go look at meth.
So if you missed it, we live in a meth house now, and just because the windows came in the wrong size, and we didn't realize till after we.
We were looking for books to prop the computer up, and I forgot that Michelle got me this book, and I love it. Look at it, Jesse Ventura, American Conspiracies.
Okay, get off with that. So we insulated the plywood today.
Yes, we insulated. My dad gave us insulation to insulate the plywood and stuff. We did. We bougie now. Yeah, we used tape. So
painter's tape.
Right. Do you want to? Is there any of those from?
Yeah, he said 9:15.
Oh, okay.
He's talking to his mom.
Oh, okay, cool. I was just making sure. Wait, Mel W said Fenley's almond Irish cream is good.
Oh, we'll have to try that. Fenley's. We probably don't have it.
Life is good today said it's okay. Skip them. We having fun. Yeah. I gotta do. Hey, Ronnie, I got to do me. I got to do me every day. Right, Michelle?
Yeah. Interesting. And then we just hung out today, huh?
Yep. It was good. We played some Mario Kart on the Switch. That was fun.
Yeah, I hit Josh with the red
really ticked me off. Danny's here. Hi, everyone. Jonathan Short from the Traveling Six Short says, so Midlife Craze said we can't put their lives on the Jumbotron for all the neighborhood kids. Is Adventures Head safe for the neighborhood kids?
Well,
Yup. Put it up.
We're going to have some life experience teaching those kids.
Yep. They're going to learn. Well, we're going to.
They're about to learn today.
So, but no, my week was good. Work was fine and everything was good. Just hung out and yeah, looking forward to December because we have a vacation.
Yeah, we're going to West Virginia.
Does anybody listen? This is all I want to know. Does anybody have a job where if they have vacation, you get punished by having to work more hours before that vacation? Because that's what happens at my job. Because no one else takes a vacation, everybody's like, "Oh, now you get to work extra Saturday." Ha 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 ha! Like, is that because I go on vacation? She's like, the manager said, "Because you go on vacation, I gave you this extra shift." Like, okay, like why? Like why? Isn't that dumb? Honestly, what do you guys think of that? Cheryl Rashinsky said, "Happy Saturday." Hey Cheryl. Cheryl. Shelly Lou said, they gonna learn to do shots. Haha. Yeah, they are. Oh, what are we at for a count, Shelly?
I don't know. I gotta check. We're at 27 likes.
We're at 27 likes.
I wish I could see that on here, but I can't.
No.
Nowhere.
No.
Oh, Cheryl said, where in West Virginia are you going? Mountaineer Casino.
Yep, staying there. So we're going to be gambling and having fun for a couple days.
Yeah, 3 days now.
I think. We're not 100% committed to 3 days.
Yeah, we have 2 days for sure.
It's a 5.5 hour drive, so we definitely would like to do 2 days.
Well, yeah.
To make it worth it. But yeah. We just had a lot of fun in that casino last time. It was just, it's like not super crowded. It's just a fun time.
Jeannie said that she has to do that, work extra shifts to go on vacation. And Jay Brown says that you're drinking big boy beer for once.
So Mel Weathers says, before I had set hours, yes. So I guess they did it to Mel Weathers too. Life is Good. It said, whatevs. That's how we live our life. That's right, Ronnie.
Whatevs.
G Brock says, gets punished for taking time off. Her too.
I don't. My job encourages me to take all the time off, right? They do.
Yeah. I haven't had this a long time, but I remember why I used to like it. So let's read a couple more of these comments, and then
well, let Scott get
Jonathan
ready here.
Short said, extra shifts. No, find someone else. There's lots of fish in the sea. It's not hard to fill employees. Haha. Life's Good to say that's effed up. Yeah. Mo Weather says, did someone mess with you, Josh, for me last week? Yeah, I think so.
Actually, I think it is hard to find people to work. Just saying.
Jay Brown says, take time whenever I want without working extra.
Oh, that's nice. Me too.
So let's read this last count. Oh, Cruise Dorks are here. Hey, Cruise Dorks. So let's read this last one. Jonathan said, I tried the Blue Cherry Bay banana. It was okay for someone who hates bananas, but I want to try all the rest because that wasn't bad. Maybe it was because I was buzzed to start. Yes.
Well, it should taste better if you were buzzed.
I would recommend every Blue Cherry Bay. So, yeah. Jenna GB said, my boss encourages vacation. Happy employees make more productive employees. Yeah. We'll see where I work. No one takes vacations. Ever.
Like not even days off.
Yeah, not hardly even days off. So like when someone wants it, it's like a big deal. Okay, our special guest is here. Scotto.
Hollywood and us.
Yo, what up?
What's up, everyone? How's it going tonight?
You don't have sound, though.
No sound, Scotto.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me now?
Is his microphone? Try to...
He's got to hold on.
He's got to hold on. Do you want to...
Can you hear me now?
Can't hear him.
Can't hear you.
So we're having difficulties here.
Oh, Jay Brown says we can hear him. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I'm muted.
Who is?
Thanks,
It's on my
Stella.
You son of a gun.
She's
That's
just trying to.
happening. That's happening
She's
more than one time.
She's just trying to censor me. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, sorry, you gotta go.
Jay Brown said, typical Michigan internet. Whatever, Jay Brown. What about your freaking stupid Boston internet? You can't even get a Marco Polo to come through.
Hey, this is whatevs. We keep it real.
Yes. Yep, for sure.
Okay, so go ahead, introduce yourself to people that may not know who Scotto is, which is it's inimaginables. I don't know what I said, but it's a word that makes sense to me. So go.
Yeah, it's incomprehensible to understand.
Yeah, I like that word.
But yeah, my name's Scotto Schlick. I have a YouTube channel. Swoosh, my YouTube logo just went across the bottom. I post videos only when I go on cruises. So I'm not a real YouTuber like the rest of everyone on here. But yeah, just part of the Whatevs fam. Been enjoying it for several years now, and look where we are.
Right. How did you find us on YouTube?
Yeah.
Like, how did that all come about?
It was this app called Grindr, I think. No, I'm just kidding. So one of
know about that or
one
somebody's
of our cruises.
Listen, now let him talk. Come on, Bill.
So one of our cruises, we started to, I think it was the second cruise, because the first cruise, we had no idea what the hell was going on. You know, we just went and we did it. We were scared and excited, and we came back and we were like, what the hell just happened? Let's do some research and maybe we can like plan this out better. I didn't even know what Cheers was at that point. So, you know, I started going to the Google machine and typing stuff in, you know, Carnival Sunshine Cruise, and sure enough, it was one of their vlogs that popped up, and I started watching it. And, you know, you click through a lot of YouTube videos, and a lot of the people are like monotone, and they just give you like room tours, and they're all kind of the same thing. You don't get any good quality footage, you know, but with Josh and Michelle, they were like down to earth, chill people I can relate to, talking about shit that I care about, like food and gambling. Not about the stupid bathroom that we've seen 1,000 times. You know what I mean?
Well,
so,
we did that.
I mean, we all do that, but not like how some people do it.
Right.
But then I subscribed to the channel, and then I really don't remember how it went from that to us linking up. But I guess I probably commented on a couple of your videos, maybe joined the live. And I think I started to just be on the live more often, and you were like, hey, you want to be a mod for our channel and help us out? And I said, sure.
Yeah, Scotto was our first mod.
Scotto was our first mod on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
And on here, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He's our first mod.
Yeah, you are.
I was the Laura Hughes of Power DJ.
Yeah.
Yep, you were.
Yep.
And then we decided, because Jenna was around on our page for a while, and Michelle kind of talked to her a couple times, like in a private message, and we were like, hey, let's bring her in next.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to bring in people. We wanted to bring in
so big.
Well, we wanted to bring people.
Yeah.
We wanted to bring in people that were like, first, you know, fans of our channel, and then people that didn't already have other things going on, because we saw that made conflict in other groups. So that's why we were like, well, let's get people that, you know, and then people that we like, of course.
Duh.
And it's worked out great.
Yeah. Great friendships there.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure.
So what made you so you actually went on a cruise when you were younger, right? So you were.
Yep, I went on a cruise. My mom took me on a cruise for graduating high school and for my 18th birthday. They were both in the same month. So we went on that out of New York City. That was the Norwegian Dawn, to the Bahamas, their private islands. And, you know, of course, the things were so lax back then. I was able to sneak, you know, gallons of liquor into my room. And we just, you know, we had a grand old time, and we were smoking in our room. That's how lax things were. We were able to actually smoke in our room with no balcony.
Whoa.
Wow.
And you didn't have to blow to the vents or anything to get rid of it?
I think the stewardess said something about it and sprayed some air freshener, but they didn't, nobody cared.
So tell everybody
those were the days, huh, Scotto?
Tell everybody your preferred cruise line, Scotto.
So Carnival, for sure. I think it's really the best of both worlds. It's the party ship. It's the fun ship. It's affordable. They have the most amount of cruise ships available. So that's me. Keep calm, cruise on, baby.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So so let's lead into that. So what is some of your favorite cruise ships you've been on? 2 or 3 or 1 or whatever you want to say.
2 or 3 or 1.
Yeah, not 1, 2, or 3. 3, 2, or 1, just to be clear.
You like that?
My favorite class of ship, 100% hands down, is the Magic Breeze, that class that we did with the whatevs on. But I think my ultimate favorite ship is the Breeze, just because it is newer and nicer than the Magic. Same exact layout, but there's just a few things that are a little bit nicer and newer on the Breeze. I would say my second favorite ship is the Sunshine, which I know is a very controversial ship, but I like that it's one of the only ships that has a pool in Serenity. So there's that.
We did get in it once, or we almost did.
I got in it.
Yeah.
It was cold.
Yeah, they are very cold. And then for my third favorite ship, I would probably say the Vista, just because of how cool and modern it was. They had that digital atrium thing, and it was just that was the biggest ship I'd ever been on. So that was definitely a cool ship.
Okay. So let's kind of flip it. What was the worst cruise ship you've been on?
I think I know.
Carnival Ecstasy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was the worst one we've been on too, as well.
Of course, it's based out of Jacksonville, so go figure.
Well, and then didn't they keep that one in the fleet? That one's still in the fleet, right?
Yes.
They got rid of the Fantasy, which is good still, and they kept the stinking Ecstasy.
I think the only reason they did that was because if they got rid of the Ecstasy, the Jacksonville port would have had to close altogether. That's the only size ship that can.
But why couldn't they bring the Fantasy there, which was better than the Ecstasy?
Very valid question.
So
Scotto knows, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's our cruise news expert. He's at the news desk. Okay, so
he's beep, boop, beep, boop,
go ahead.
Beep, boop.
The next one.
So yeah, I'd say we align with you pretty much on favorite ships and least favorite ships. We haven't been on the Breeze, but are going in February, maybe.
The Magic was high up there for us. That's probably number 2 for me. I still like the Valor the best, but the Magic was really awesome. Yeah, loved it.
The other thing we talked about was what are some of your favorite or one of your favorite places to go when destinations when you're cruising?
So it's funny you asked that. I came prepared, but so in order, because I'm OCD. So you guys said the Magic was your favorite ship. So if you're basing it off of experience, then yeah, the Magic was the best experience because of all of whatevs fam being on there. But favorite port, I'm gonna say, is probably Tortola. I love that crazy ass trolley ride up that cliff hill thing, and then the beach was so nice. That was a great port.
That was great riding in that with you guys. I mean, it was me and Michelle, you and Ted, Matt Lake, and who else?
Justin and Jen.
Oh, and Justin and Jennifer. That was a fun ride over. We were all like, what the hell?
Josh made me sad.
We were hysterical laughing.
Yeah. That was I'm glad we all went together on that, for sure.
My second favorite port, I would say, is Cozumel. And the reason being is because there's so many things to do there. And it's actually one of the coolest excursions that we've ever done. I don't know if I've ever even told you guys about this, but so remember I told you the first cruise we didn't know anything, and the second cruise we did some research? So the second cruise, we booked excursions, and we saw this one excursion. It was called the Mayan Cave Exploration, and I was like, okay, that sounds pretty damn cool. And we went in this underground cave. They gave you a what is it called? Like a swimming vest, a life vest, yeah, and a waterproof flashlight. And we went through all the Mayan caves. There was like this mud that you put on your skin for exfoliant. There was this one part where you actually had to dive underwater. The guy held your head so you didn't hit your head. You dove underwater, swam through a tunnel, and opened up into like a private little cave. Ted didn't do it because he was terrified of it, but it was one of the coolest things I've ever done. This is actually a picture I brought. Oh no, wrong one.
Oh, that's a nice car.
That's my car.
We don't want to see any other pictures on there, Scott. You better figure that.
So that's a picture of me and Ted in that cave. That's one of those pictures that we actually paid like $80 probably for that picture.
Right. It's worth it though.
Yep. And then the second, that was the second. So my third is Jamaica, Ocho Rios. Also because of the excursion, we did a Bob Marley bus tour. And you think Bob Marley bus tour in Jamaica, it might involve some activities. But we're like, you know what? That's through Carnival. There's no way. It's just going to be like a museum and an informative type. No. Let me show you some photos we have here. So that was the bus we took. It was a Bob Marley bus.
Nice.
None of these pictures are on Facebook, by the way. So these are exclusive pictures.
Whoa!
Exclusive pictures. Well, let's do this. Hold on.
Yeah, we'll make you one screen, Scotto.
Solo.
There you go, buddy.
So that was given to us on property. And then that's his bed. That's the chair he sat in. That's the bed he grew up on. Let's see what else. I didn't get too many pictures. I have more on my phone, but
see, I would be interested in doing this too, Scotto.
Yeah, and that's the bus that we took.
Nice.
It was really, really cool. It was really informative. It was cool. They fed us. It was a long ride. It took like an hour and a half to get up to the top of the mountain, but it dropped from like 89 degrees or 92 degrees to like 75 degrees by the time we got up there. It was really, really cool. Really cool experience.
Awesome.
That sounds great.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. So give us just one, but what's your least favorite port that you've ever been to? Where you're like, I don't ever need to get off the ship and go there again.
Belize.
Okay, fair enough. We didn't like it that much either.
Didn't even have to think about that one.
I think actually, even though it's beautiful, I don't know if I'd ever get off the ship again in St. Kitts just because our terrible experience there. So
yeah,
even though it's beautiful there.
I heard those type of places you have to either do like a land-based vacation. Like apparently Belize is gorgeous if you go to like a resort, but there's nothing near the port, so it's kind of weird.
Right.
Okay, so let's get down to our favorite part. So hey, you want to do a shot real quick? You want to do a shot, buddy? Let's do a shot.
Let's do it. I got my cooler ready.
Scott, what are you shotting tonight?
Yeah, what are you drinking?
Some good old-fashioned Jim Beam.
Okay. You know us, we got the Blue Chair Bay cooking.
Everyone else that's watching, get your shots ready.
Yeah, get your shots ready, guys. Let's go. Okay, you guys ready?
Well, Scott's not ready yet.
Oh.
Hold on.
Hey, cheers, buddy. Good friends.
Cheers, guys.
Okay. Good. So this goes right into our next topic, Scotto. What's your go-to drinks on a cruise ship?
Man, it's a tough one because there's so many different ones. But right off the top of my head, the thing that intrigues me the most is the cucumber sunrise from the Alchemy Bar. I can drink that thing like water.
Yeah, they're very good.
I love the frozen drinks. They're delicious, but you just can't have too many of them.
Nope. You're right.
Yeah,
I normally do those.
sickening.
I normally drink those during the day if I'm outside. And then, like at night, I got to switch to my standard, which is, rum and Captain and or Pepsi now. But I think usually I do one during the day and then something else during the night. Switch it up.
Cruise Dork, that's what I was drinking.
Oh, Michelle's drinking
the
wine.
fancy wine.
Yep. So what's some drinks that you've had on the ship that you're like? Oh well, you didn't say what your favorite one was, did you?
Cucumber sunrise.
Oh yeah.
Cucumber sunrise, yeah. I mean, there's like a lot of the frozen ones that I love, kiss on the lips and stuff, but you only have one of those. Once I start to get heartburn from drinking and eating terrible for the whole week, I'll switch to white Russians because it has the milk. That helps, but yeah.
Well, don't you always bring omnipresent whatever?
Hey,
Omniprazole.
Yeah.
Hey, Scotto, you met my mom on Whatevs too. She was embarrassed to ask the waiters for a kiss on the lips drink.
Oh my God. They hear that all the time. They hear blowjob shots, so that's
her, dude. She's so funny about things like that. But
what's your favorite drink, Josh?
My favorite drink on the ship, I like Captain and Coke, but my favorite frozen would have to be the Miami Vice. It's amazing. I love that one. What about you?
I'd have to go with Cucumber Sunrise also.
Okay.
I think that one's great.
If I'm in the casino, it's going to be Mick Ultra with shots of whiskey, just like I'm doing tonight.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, different. I mean, that's what people. I like different places, different drinks. I feel like different moods that you're in. It's different drinks. So that's how I do. Michelle likes a good Island Mule. So
yeah, I do.
She likes those.
I like basically everything.
Yeah, anything and everything, Scotto. That's
Shots,
Michelle.
Same here, girl.
So what's like a drink you had on the ship that you wanted to try, and then you're like, ew, that's sick. I'm not gonna have that ever again.
I think the Chipotle Martini.
Is that the pineapple one?
Yeah.
See, Michelle liked that.
It was spicy.
It's spicy.
Okay, the drink
really spicy.
Yeah.
I had a spicy Bloody Mary. Oh my God, about burned my throat up, dude. I was like, oh. So we'll go right into another favorite topic of ours. When you, of course, we're in a casino. That's a given. What are some slot machines that you look for in the casino that you like? I gotta play these games here.
So I'm weird. I like the Howling Wolf machine. I don't know if it's because I have a husky and I like rub it. I said, Nugget, give me good luck when I play it. So I like the Howling Wolf. What's the other one? I love Locket Link. I love a lot of those classic ones, the Pig one and the Dinero Loco. I like a lot of them. But the one that we have yet to see ever again was on the Carnival Vista. There was this machine called the Red Devil. There was only 4 of them, and they were packed the whole time. And I've yet to see them ever again.
I've never even heard of that slot machine. Red Devil.
I ask all the time, and nobody else has.
I want to read this comment. Shelly Lou said, do they have the drink liquid marijuana
it's
on
marijuana.
the ship? Oh.
John,
on the ship. Do they?
Yeah.
I think it's in the...
Oh, I've never even heard of it.
Oh.
It just has like melon liqueur or something in it to make it look green.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Red Devil. Is it like a quick hits or like what is it like?
Yeah, it's like a quick hits. It's kind of like the Howling Wolf, but you get more bonus. I think the reason why everyone liked it is because you get a lot of bonuses. You may not win a ton on it, but like you can sit in that machine for 8 hours and play with like $100. That's the type of machine it is.
Ted liked that one though that was on that back wall. What was it? Steven also played it, liked it a lot. Remember? It was on that back wall.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what that was.
I can't remember what that was either, but Steven liked that as well. I can't remember what that was.
Ted, do you remember that slot on the back wall you played on the Magic? And
A
Steven
lot.
was always there. He doesn't
You don't remember? No, okay. Because that's the one he always wants to play.
It's so hard to remember because you're usually so drunk when you're in the casino.
That's the best, isn't it? I love it.
Yeah. So I mean,
cigarette in one hand, beer in the other.
Yep.
So I have. I don't know if you don't have to answer this if you don't want to.
What?
But what do you normally budget for, like the casino when you go on a cruise? Like, what do you normally budget for that?
So I like to over budget because the whole point of vacation is to not really have to think about money. But when you gamble, you have to set a gambling budget. So we typically set a minimum of $100 per person per day, maybe $150 per person per day. But we're flexible with that. So maybe one day I don't really care to gamble so much, so I'll give Ted, $100 of my budget, and so let's say Ted loses it all on the third day and he wants more money. We'll go a little bit over budget, but pretty much once we've spent that money, it's game over. One of the cruises we went on, we had both hit our budget on the third day. It was a 7 years, and we pulled out another $1,500 and lost it all. We ended up losing over $3,000 that cruise. So it was only because the previous cruise we had won so much. We walked off the ship with like $2,500. So we had that. You had that mentality that was going to happen again, and it definitely did not.
Right. So
playing to win.
Yeah. So
we do something similar. So we budget about $100 a day, and then each of us brings, probably between $200 and $400 extra on top of that.
Right. So like I like to play, I mean, I know you guys don't, but I like to play table games on top of my slot money. So that's why I like to play, table. Have you ever played any of those table games, Scotto, or no? Like
I was getting into the last time where we put the chip down on the number. What's that called?
Roulette.
You broke up. What was it?
Roulette.
Yeah, roulette. I was getting into that pretty heavy. I was like hand over fist making money. I didn't even know what I was doing, and then I lost it all, so I walked away. But I like roulette, and I like blackjack, but the slots are just more addicting to me.
Me too. That's what I'm about.
I think one night it was me, Michelle. I think you were there. Bill. It was Danny, maybe. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know if anybody else was there, but we were all on the roulette table, basically took over the roulette table. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was a great time. Yeah, we were all at the table drinking, gambling. It was really, really good. I love that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So, okay, well, let's go on here to another topic.
Oh, well, I want to move on to another one.
Okay.
So me and Josh were kind of talking about this. Like, what are your favorite places to chill out? Like, if you're just looking to hang out and do nothing, what are your favorite places to do that on a ship typically?
So this may sound strange, but we love our stateroom.
Oh.
Like, if we're just feeling like hungover or tired or just want to relax, we'll literally rent a movie in the room with some candy and snacks and drinks and go on the balcony and chill out. And, that's honestly, if we're looking to just get away and relax, that's that. We also do something that a lot of people don't do. We'll secretly sneak off in the middle of the night and go in one of the hot tubs before they close. So you can sit on the back of the ship and watch the ocean and be in the hot tub and just have like a chill night. So, and if the Serenity has comfortable seating, it's just they're all so different.
Right. So one thing that me and Michelle like to do, I think it was on some of our earlier cruises, but it was on the smaller ships. Like you could go to the Serenity at night and there was like nobody there, and then they still had comfortable seating and you could just sit there and it was nice.
We like to go there at night.
Yeah, we like to chill out in places at night or whatever, or even sitting on the deck watching a movie. That's chill because people aren't, or like you said. I mean, we don't hang out in our stateroom a ton. I mean, we'll go in there and maybe take a nap sometimes or something, but for the most part, we don't chill out in our stateroom as much. Like
you see what I did?
Yes, I'm ignoring it.
I think the problem is that Ted can't really like it's hard for us to relax because we're so busy normally. So it's pretty difficult for Ted just to like sit outside the Serenity and just look at the ocean. Like after 10 minutes, he's like, "So you want to go back to the casino or?"
Yeah, I know. We saw that.
There's so much to do. It's so hard to just do nothing.
Oh, not for me. Me and Michelle can.
Yeah.
Especially if like you're tired from like being in port all day or something, dude. It's so easy to chill for us.
We need to learn to do that more.
I understand what you're saying though, because you're thinking, man, I could be doing this. Why am I just sitting here on my ass? Like I could be gambling, I could be seeing a show, I could be drinking at a bar,
Clubs open, yeah.
Right. No, I totally understand what you're saying though. Yeah. I get that. So we're talking about that. So what is some of your guys' favorite activities to do on the ship? Like that they offer? I personally
love the nightclub. I know some ships and some sailings it's not open every night. I do enjoy a good nightclub. There's no nightclubs in Jacksonville, believe it or not, because there's so many shootings here. So they close down all the nightclubs. So we don't really have a big nightlife here. So I do love the nightlife. I personally love to go. I like to boogie down, get it down on the dance floor.
No, that's wrong. I like the nightlife. Oh. I like to provide.
But me and Ted are opposite, so he'll be sitting down while I'm dancing, tearing up the dance floor. So
yeah.
But I like to go in the pool at least once or twice during the day and chill out on the deck. And it's hard when it's crowded, but we like to see at least one or two comedy shows and one or two theater shows. We kind of dabble in everything. We're over trivia. We tried it a few times, and it's just not our thing.
Nah.
So we like the food, the alcohol, and the drink. The food, alcohol, and the drinks. The food, the alcohol, and the gambling.
Okay, so we're talking about food here.
I gotta blow my nose.
Are you kidding right now? Why didn't you bring freaking Kleenex in here?
I know. I didn't think about it. I can get behind you.
Okay. Well, ever since we cleaned.
Yeah.
Oh God! Don't you? Okay, Scotto, what happened? Oh, okay. Oh, so what is some of your favorite restaurants on the ship? I know it depends what ship you're on, but name some of the ones that you've enjoyed a lot on the ships.
I'm gonna give you one guess to my favorite restaurant.
Capital Italian.
No, that's probably number 2. Michelle would have known it.
Sushi.
There you go.
Yep. So I mean, have you been on a ship that has the full sushi restaurant experience?
Yeah, Magic was actually the first one that didn't. They all had the full bonsai sushi. Yeah, Ted would get food elsewhere, and then bring it there, and we would sit down at the table and order sushi. I on a 7-day cruise, I'm getting sushi at least 12 times. No joke. I love sushi. Cucina del Capitano is definitely probably a good number 2. Me and Ted love Guy's Burger. We love the deli, the Cuban sandwich. I like the tuna sandwich. I like the
Wait, the
what
tuna
else is
sandwich?
the deli?
Wait, the tuna sandwich?
The tuna sandwich? It's fucking banging.
Yeah, but dude, is it loaded with onions or something?
I don't think so. It's on it's served on like a McMuffin, like a what is it called?
English muffin.
English muffin, yeah.
Dude, the Reubens, the ham and cheeses are freaking amazing.
Delis are
oh, the meatball, Scotto. Oh my,
yeah,
dude.
the meatball's banging.
It's on like It's on like a tomato bun or something. It's really good.
What else do they have? They have the chicken sandwich. They have a lot of stuff.
That new deli is where.
Yeah, the new deli. And like I can't believe that that's all complimentary because it seems like sometimes the cruise ships when they upgrade something, they're like, well, now there's a little bit of a charge, kind of like with the room service or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, even on the Magic, the deli looked like gourmet, like it looked fancy.
Yeah, it was good, no doubt about it. We love the deli. I mean, we do the deli for dinner some nights. We're like, screw
Scott
the MDR.
did it with us.
Oh yeah, you did that with us.
Yeah, we absolutely hate sit-down dining. Like,
yeah,
it just takes too long.
Right. So there's another question. What is the worst kind of like food experience that you've had on a cruise? Like you tried it and you're like, man, I don't want to do that again.
I can't think of like a particular restaurant per se that, but I can remember actually on the last cruise we went on the Magic, the casino comped us because we lost all of our money there. So they gave us free dinners left and right. And one of the free dinners was a free steak and free lobster. So I was like, all right, we had to go to the MDR to redeem it or whatever. And we get it. And the steak was tough as hell. And the lobster was like dry. I'm like, what kind of, I literally didn't even eat any of it, got up and went to the deli.
Okay, so Scott, I'm going to give you a pro tip here. So listen, we used to get those too, but then we said, screw that. So what you do is you take that ticket up to the casino person and you say, hey man, I'm not going to the MDR. I'm not using this. What else can you do for me? They might give you a free Capitano. They might give you a free steakhouse. We've done that, haven't we? We've turned them in.
Yeah.
You can exchange them. Don't think you have to use that.
Well, that's the second one they gave us. The first one we did Cucina del Capitano.
Yeah, I know, but you can still see if you can do something.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
they might give you free
money,
or who knows what they could give you. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, it's true. The amount of money you lose, what does it cost them? It costs them nothing to give you free food.
That's right. So that's what I'm saying. We've changed in tickets for bottles, the free bottles of wine that they give you. We don't use that shit. We try to change it back in and got Michelle a free steakhouse out of it. So
I took my wine bottles home and re-gifted them as presents.
Did you? That's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, if you save it up, dude, and you don't use them, you can like the second to last day or before that, you can see if they'll give you extra stuff, different things for what you get. So that's what I think a lot of people do. Like, of course, we did it too. Like, you get free stuff, and you're like, oh, I got to use it right now. This is cool. But then you actually can use it for other things. That's what my experience has been. So, but yeah, we've overall always had a good experience with the food on a cruise ship.
So close to Scotto's face
because he brought it in.
You guys want to see what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh,
hey now.
Hey. Well, he can't hear us.
PlayStation 5, baby. PlayStation 5.
Look at the nice Christmas tree that you have up.
Your house is so much more neater than ours.
I mean,
this is messy.
Oh, no.
OCD beyond belief.
If you came to our house, you'd have an OCD meltdown. Because
Michelle, remember when you came to our stateroom?
Yes, I do.
Like my stateroom has like zip ties and everything's organized perfectly. Like the stewardess comes in and is like, were you already cleaned?
Uh-huh. Scotto came in our room and he was probably like, what the heck? It's our bathroom. Everything's everywhere.
So yeah,
hey, I don't judge. I don't care.
So let's talk about this. Let's what kind of staterooms do you prefer? Like what is your favorite kind of stateroom, and what is your least kind of favorite stateroom that you've stayed in?
Honestly, that answer has definitely changed since COVID. When I first got into cruising, I said, I don't care, best deal, balcony, window, interior, whatever it is. But we do prefer a balcony, even before COVID. But now after COVID, it's balcony or nothing.
Yeah.
And we're going to be trying a cove balcony for the first time. And I think we're going to really like that a lot. And that's probably what we'll end up sticking with. I like that it's closer to the water. I like that it's more private and secluded. So I think a cove balcony is where it's at.
I agree. I mean, I think COVID probably changes a lot of perspectives, especially like being on the cruise ship when we were like when things were first started happening. Like that was pretty scary. And like, what would we have done if we did have to get quarantined to our room? I don't know.
Right.
Well, think about this. Think about, let's say you're on the ship or something happens, you come back from a port, and let's say they do a COVID test, for example, and it comes back positive, but you're asymptomatic. You have no symptoms. You feel perfectly fine. You're going to still have to be quarantined to your room. And if you don't have a balcony, that's going to really suck.
Yeah,
So
you're
at
right.
least if I got my bottle of Grey Goose and my balcony, I'm like at a hotel. I'm at a hotel. I'm good to go.
That's a party.
Yep.
Exactly.
Our first balcony we ever had, which was our first cruise, we got really hammered off a bottle of Captain Morgan.
We just drinking it straight.
Drinking it straight out of the bottle, and I passed out on the balcony, like totally passed out, dude. Didn't I?
It was fun.
So, but we had a good time up there. So
Ted did that too. Ted fell asleep an entire night on the balcony.
Oh gosh.
So your least favorite kind of room? I mean, I don't have a least favorite kind of room because I like all the rooms because I'm on the cruise. Right. I used to think, oh man, I don't want to do interior, but now that we've done so many, I don't care. I like an interior.
Well, I think it's different now that like COVID, right? Right. Our next cruise, unfortunately, we have an interior book because we've had it booked for a long time. I just honestly don't even think that cruise is gonna go though because it's in February. So
yeah. So Scotto, if you had to, this is kind of current news here, guys. I mean, we're the cruise.
News.
We're cruise experts here, all three of us. Just know that. So when do you think they will be sailing? Like actual real cruises, not these test cruises and all this bull crap. When do you think there'll be actual cruises? Like if you had to guess.
Well,
I mean, from what everyone's saying and what the trend has been going and how things have been, I do think February or March is very likely, but I do think it's going to be with heavy restrictions. There's just two things going on right now. Number one, I don't know if y'all have seen your own state's numbers. Where do y'all live? Michigan?
Yeah, we're real high.
Yeah.
We're y'all had
9,000 a day.
Y'all had 8,000 cases today.
Yeah.
Yep.
9,000 yesterday.
So Florida had 5,000 today. The numbers were down, and now they're going up. That's my only concern. But if they don't start in February or March or April, they told us before they can't go more than 12 to 18 months.
Right.
We're about to hit that 12-month mark. So shit's about to get real. And, you know, it is what it is. Maybe there might just be small luxury cruise liners that only hold 1,200 passengers because those are the ones sailing right now. We don't know. I mean, we really just don't know. Fingers crossed that I think that they'll start trials February, March with, you know, your COVID test when you get on, COVID test when you get off, mask the whole time, temperatures, everything, the whole 9 yards, carnival only excursions. You know, it's going to be like that. Go ahead.
No, I was just thinking, I was like, that's why I thought it was so silly for Carnival to announce a brand new ship like the Celebration during a pandemic. That was silly. It was stupid. And it got everybody hyped up. It's like, you know, they should not have done that. I mean, I know they're trying to probably get people to book, and I get that because they need money, but I just thought it was so silly to do that.
Honestly,
and then, you had people in the cruise community saying, "Oh, this new ship, it's so great, blah blah blah." But it's like, come on, let's be realistic here, guys. You know,
they're feeding off of the hope of people that hope to cruise again and get some money in their pockets to last a little bit longer. You know, ultimately they are a business, but yeah, that was really, really dumb. Hey, we don't know if we could ever even cruise again, but here's this brand new cruise ship. It's like,
right.
Who does that?
Yeah, it was very silly. It was
something that no one's talking about right now. how bad do you feel for Richard Branson, Virgin Voyages? He came out with 3 brand new ships. They're all ready to go, but they've never sailed a day in their lives.
Right.
Yeah, that's terrible right there.
Yeah, you're right.
That he might go bankrupt from that.
Who even knows if they'll ever sail ever, Scotto? Like, seriously.
Yeah, like I said, it could be only small passenger vessels, 1,200 to 1,500 people.
Right. So,
and then, what do you think that's going to do to the price of cruises?
Yeah, it's going to skyrocket.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
Yep. So, like, who knows
if we're about to find a new way to vacation, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. So
I better take this promotion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but listen, so yeah, I just think that I would think cruising is going to be later than that. I'm looking at summertime, I think. I mean, like you said, the numbers are going up. Shutdowns are going to happen. It's going to happen. I mean, it's inevitable at this point, I think, just with the numbers that we're having.
Thanksgiving's in 2 weeks.
Right. People are going to gather and get worse.
Things are turning blue in January. So things will shut down.
Yeah, I mean, because they're, I'm not getting on here to be political, but the blue side is more for the shutdown and not saying anything bad, but I'll say this word: irresponsibility, as the current administration. Yeah, irresponsible.
Well, the problem is that these bars and me and Ted go out to the beach bars and stuff, and they hold the thermometer up to your head. They don't even look at the number. They hold it and put it down. I'm like, what's my temperature? She's like, I don't know. Like, so once they get just a little bit, okay, you could be at 25% capacity. They're like, we don't give a care in the world. We just want to make money. So people are not being responsible and safe about it. And that's the problem.
Yep, you're right. I got into a mild argument with a guy today on Facebook. This guy told me, he said, he goes, I haven't worn a mask yet since the pandemic started, and I won't, and I'm not sick. But see, it's people like that will spread the stuff,
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't want to get on here and make a political or mask debate or anything like that. But yeah. So let's.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. So I guess let's change the topic here. Michelle, you want to go on to the next one here?
Oh yeah, me and Josh were thinking like, how do you pick a cruise? We know what we look for when we're picking a cruise, like it's a combination of ships and ports. But do you have one that outweighs the other?
So mainly it's time. It's the time that we can get off of work. So, of course we pick the dates first. Then we narrow that down by ship. So I think the ship does come before the ports, but we do avoid certain ports. So it's a combination of it. Before COVID, I was like, Freeport, Nassau, Bahamas, I'm good. Now I'm like, I'll go there every day if you want me to, but there are certain ports that we kind of avoid, or if we like Puerto Rico, we've been there like 4 times. Like we don't need to go back there. So that's the third decision. The first is the date, the date. The second is the ship, and then it's the ports.
Okay. That's kind of the date comes last for us, I think.
Right. We like to look for the ports that we want to go to. And
I wish I had that.
Well. Ship is secondary as well. I mean, we've been on some ships that were like, we didn't really want to go on them, but we tried them because we like the ports so well.
How about 40 likes for a shot? We need 2 more likes.
Come on, guys. Give us those likes.
Well, there's only 38 people watching.
Oh, we ain't going to get them.
That's okay.
We'll get them. We only got 1 thumbs down this time. I guess somebody was busy playing his video game.
What did you Scotto, what did you say?
I said we don't have any thumbs down, so I think he was too busy playing his video game to get on here and give us a thumbs down.
Oh, wait, we didn't even wait.
Let's go.
Sorry, I had to cheers Ted too.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ted says hi.
Hi, Ted.
Hey, Ted. Hey, buddy.
He says, hey, guys.
Yep. There he is.
I forget that he can't hear us.
Yeah, it's all good. He knows the drill.
So when you know that, so when you plan a vacation like a cruise, how do you start budgeting to save up for that cruise and like eventually, start making payments on it or whatever? Do you have to do that, or do you just pay it out of your paychecks, or how do you do that?
If he takes this promotion.
Yeah. So honestly, life is up and down. So sometimes we have a fat bank account saved up, and sometimes we're, living check to check. Thankfully, we haven't been check to check in a while, and things have been on the up and up. So it depends on your current situation. Things come up all the time that cost money, like a new car and stuff like that. So, no, whether I have money or not, I'm booking the cruise well in advance.
Yep.
Putting a
same.
down payment. Then I kind of just divide it up over the months of when it's due. So if I have 10 months to pay it and I owe $1,000, I'm going to put $100 a month towards it and pay it off. But I like to pay it off as soon as possible, realistically, so I can then start paying for cheers and saving for my gambling budget. So I work in a job where I get commission, and I don't plan my commission for any bills because my commission can be $1 or it could be a whole bunch of dollars. So
Right.
I can't plan that for bills. So if I get a nice commission check, I'll pay off the cruise and I'll pay for cheers. You know what I mean? So it really just depends, and it's going to be different for everyone. I do have the Carnival credit card. I'm a big fan of credit card using. I get a lot of points and cash back from them. And I just pay off the balance. They don't get any of my money for interest, and that's a win-win for me.
Yeah,
Right,
that's great.
Right. So, yeah.
That's kind of how we do it too.
Yeah.
We're lucky that I have bonuses and things like that, and I don't, bonuses are bonuses. We don't plan that for bills or anything like that. So,
and then after we, then we start saving up for cheers, for gambling money, for spending money, depending on the port. We're like, well, we only need 50 each here. Like if we go to Grand Turk, well, we need 150 here, 200 here. If we go to just like a private island, it's not as much. Or if we know we're just going to take a tour, then it's definitely not that expensive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I kind of want to talk about Whatevs 2 and the experience that we had with you guys on our tour at St. Martin. I thought that was a lot of fun. I was glad that it was me and Michelle, you and Ted, and Bill and Amanda. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We were kind of lost at first. We were like, what line do we stand in? Like, and then I think you were like, oh, let's go over here and try
Scott was very
You said, we got to go over here and just find someone. Remember that?
I'm born and raised in New York, so I'm like, I know how to deal with that. So I got right there. I'm like, let me see where there's not a line. Go talk to this guy. He likes cash. Let's give him some cash and hook us up. Sure enough, the guy's like, yeah, it's $20 a person. You 6 hours, you can do whatever you want. No, sure, we get in. The dude's fucking awesome. He gives us a great time, shows us all over the place. That was a really, really good time. I was a little hesitant on it because we're not typically like that, but we really had an amazing time.
Oh, I think it was the day before we kind of said to you guys, hey, we don't know what we're doing. We think we want to do a tour. I think Bill and Amanda are in with us. Like, if you guys want to come aboard, let's do it. Let's go on this tour. And you're like, yeah, we'll let you know tomorrow, I think, or we'll let you know tonight or something.
Well, I think what you said, you've never taken a tour like that, right?
No. Not just on a whim like that, random. Who knows where we're going? I'm OCD. I kind of like to plan things, but it turned out perfect.
Yeah, it was great.
We went to St. Martin before. That was our second time there. And so the first time there was a dud because we were sore and stuff. We just didn't want to walk around. So this time we wanted to make it count, and I feel like we did.
Yeah, me and Scott climbed up a bunch of stairs to look at this overlook.
How was that, buddy?
Yeah. That was awesome. We got some great pictures from that. We got a lot of the scenery. We saw like little goats. We saw the downtown. We went to a market, went to a bakery. We went to the beach. We got a drink at the beach, an appetizer at the beach. I mean, the taxi driver was awesome. He gave us it was like a private tour guide.
It was great. I would totally do that again.
Yeah.
We actually ended it early. He said we could have had another 2 hours. We were like, dude, we've been in your car for 4 hours. Like, we're ready to go back. But
I love that. When we went to the French side and went to that beach, that was cool. That bar. What'd you eat? Like chicken fingers or something?
I was starving. I had
morning. Goddamn chicken fingers.
they were like $18 chicken fingers.
Oh
my! And you could definitely tell that the wait staff was French. I'll just say that. I mean, they were.
Oh yeah.
You know,
armpit hair.
Yeah. No. But the beach was nice. That bar and beach was nice.
It was gorgeous. Yeah, wasn't there a nude beach right next to it?
Yeah, and Bill was giving us a boo-boo face because he wanted to go over there.
Whatever.
So, but no, yeah, that was nice. I mean, the guy was great. $20 a person, you couldn't beat it. I mean, I think we all tipped him 22. That guy, you know, it was well worth it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes. We never been on the French side, so that was really cool to explore that. We went to that bakery, or we went to that area where we walked around, and I think you guys bought some stuff. We bought some shirts and some other souvenirs. And then we went to, and then we went.
No, you, Bill, and Amanda went to the bakery.
Oh yeah, that bakery was fire, man. That was good.
For like 3 hours.
Yeah, me and Scott and Ted were really irritated.
No,
it was so hot. I will say the one thing, that mother effing taxi was so hot.
Yeah.
Well, he had the air on, but goddamn Bill wouldn't roll up the window.
It's always Bill.
What we've learned since then is Bill has to ride with the window down.
Like, it could be 100 degrees and you want to have air on. He wants the freaking window down.
Bill said that keeps him awake.
Whatever. Bill said the best ham and cheese sandwich ever. Dude, it was fire, Scotto. You should have had this ham and cheese.
Yeah, I passed
it back and forth. But
I passed it back and forth between you guys. We were passing food around and drinks around. It was great.
Yeah.
Oh, you were there for the infamous. Is that your daughter? You were there for that infamous thing in the casino, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was because I called you daddy, and Jennifer did. Yeah, it was so funny.
And then those guys were all from like New York. They were like mafia guys. And he was like, I was talking to him before, and then he's like, "This is your daughter?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, I see. You're the leader of the crew." I said, "Yeah."
Yeah, and then there was like 4 of us all calling you daddy, and this guy probably thinks you're like this crazy pimp for men and women.
Yeah, it's like one adult female and 2 adult males called me daddy, like right there. So it's like,
and you're at the table like betting high dollars, like yeah, 100 on 20, yeah.
Yeah, that was. I'll never forget that.
I think we actually asked you for money.
Oh, I don't remember that. Maybe you did.
Like, give us some money. We need more money to gamble.
I think that you did. Yep, I think I remember that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that dude. I'll tell you, Whatevs 2 was. I mean, it's up there. It's. I mean, if it's got to be in the top. It's in the top 2 of best cruises I've ever taken.
I mean, it's experience over the. You know, that's hard to.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the experience was the best experience I've had on a cruise.
Yeah,
absolutely, hands down.
Yep,
it was so fun.
Yes,
great.
So,
well, let's do a cheers to Whatevs 2.
Yeah, let's do a cheers to Whatevs 2 shot.
Wow, we just did a shot. I'm scared.
Oh,
well, Scotto.
Yeah. I'm getting a little full, so I can't drink a lot of wine.
Hey, so Scotto, it's after 10, but I mean, we still got some more topics if you're game. If you want to talk a little longer.
Yeah, I'm game. You haven't asked me the weird questions yet.
Oh yeah, we want to ask these weird questions. Yeah, we want to ask the weird questions.
I also want to make a statement real quick.
Oh,
okay,
yes,
yeah,
please do.
Well, we're gonna edit you though, so I'm just kidding.
The thing that I've been trying to decide for the last couple of days. I made a decision.
Oh.
Okay, what is it?
The decision is a go.
Oh, okay.
Really? Congratulations!
Cheers! Congratulations!
That's exciting and scary. Cheers!
It is exciting and very scary.
Tom said, "If he's gay."
Tom, I almost just spit all over my freaking computer. Oh my God! I almost just spit all that on my computer.
Tom said, "Yeah, if he's gay." Oh, you said if he's game.
Oh, I thought he said if he. What did he say? I thought he said that.
He did.
Oh, okay.
That is something Tom would say. So either way.
Okay, so okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, my friend. That's all.
Thank you.
You deserve it. Hey, also listen. Okay, so let's get to the, I guess, quote unquote weird topic. I don't know. So this is something you don't really hear about on other channels or really at all. I mean, well, we have it anyway when we've.
What?
But Scotto has been to you want what is it called, Scotto? A Your Time?
Yeah, it's a Your Time LGBTQ mixer.
Yep.
So the very first cruise we went on with Carnival, me and Ted noticed it on the little paper they send to your room, and we were like, huh, that's kind of weird. There's no description of what it is or what goes on. Do you want to check it out? And Ted's like, yeah, let's do like a drive-by and kind of walk by and see what's going on. So we went to the first one. It was at the Alchemy Bar. I forgot what ship. I think the Paradise out of Tampa. And there was like 3 people there. No one was really there. We hung out for 10, 15 minutes. It was nothing. We left. So we go on our second cruise, and same thing. We see the LGBTQ mixer. And we go there, and we see a couple of like-minded people there. We start talking to them. They're gay as well, and we're like, "Hey, what's up with this? What is this?" And he's like, "It's just a place for lesbians, gay, transgender, bisexual people to meet up and maybe even meet people for a relationship or just make friends or just have a good time, just whatever." And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But, once again, there was only about 10 people there. It was definitely bigger than the first time. And we actually made friends with someone. We made friends with a transgender, a guy who was transitioning into a girl. His name was Steve. He changed his name to Stevie. And she was fun as hell. Like, she gambled with us. We had a grand old time. Like, she came in the men's bathroom with us and like peed in the urinal, and like people gave her the looks, and she was like, "Fuck you!" Like, it was just fun. Like, it's just being outside the box and meeting people that you don't think you normally meet and be friends with. And we actually hung out with her whole family. Her brother, sister, mom, and dad. They were all perfectly normal, cool people, and we ended up hanging out with them a couple of days here and there on the trip. They were good people. So we tried to go to one after that, and it's really just hit or miss, but it is something that's out there for people if they are interested in meeting other like-minded people. Will Ted and I go to one again? No, we're not really into that type of thing. We don't go to gay pride parades. That's, we support, whatever you want, but we're just not, it's just a personal life thing that I was born this way. I didn't choose this path, and it is what it is. I don't have to go just because you're American. Do you have to go on the 4th of July and wave a flag up and down the street? No. Do some people do it? They sure do. That's just not our thing. So
right.
That's my experience with that.
I'm still stuck on one thing though. How did she go to the bathroom in the urinal?
Because it's a man.
It was a man, and he didn't finish. Like, he didn't get his operation.
I got you now.
Tom says, "I like Friends of Bill."
W.
Or he just put Bill.
And then Tom said, "Wait, Scotto is gay."
Bill said, I went to one of those mixers. I was trying to figure out what the Q was.
No, Bill.
The thing about the Q, first of all, everybody on here, once this is over, go to Netflix and watch the Chappelle new stand-up comedy show from last year, I believe. Okay?
Yep.
He explains the LGBTQ as people in a bus, and it is 100% accurate. The L's and the G's do not get along. The lesbians and the gays don't get along. It's just a whole thing.
But why is that? Why is that?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's a dominance thing where they're alpha. It's like two guys duking it out, but one's a girl. You know, I don't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way, but I feel like that's kind of how it is. And then the Q is for queer, which I've Googled and kind of researched quite a bit. And it's someone that
queer.
Oh.
Yeah, it's for queer, and I'm not really sure what that means because I thought queer is gay, which
me too.
It is. It does mean that, but it also is just like something that an older generation identifies with. That's as far as I understand.
Okay.
Scotto's explaining life to us right now.
So, have you ever been to? So, there's these other things like Tom was talking about. Friends of Bill W., which is an interesting thing that no one really talks about either, which I think is like an Alcoholics Anonymous type group. I know you haven't went to one of those, but I think it's interesting that Carnival offers that on the ship. I mean, a ship with, a bar every 10 steps.
Yeah.
I mean, it would kind of be probably pretty hard to be a former alcoholic on a cruise ship. I would think that, I think it's good they offer it, but I mean, what are your thoughts on it? You have any thoughts on it?
I have a thought that maybe 50% of me thinks that maybe they have to offer it, and the other 50% of me thinks that there are a lot of people in recovery, both with alcohol and drug abuse, and they need that weekly regimen, just like maybe religious people need. There's no churches on board, but I think you can go somewhere and do something religious if you need to. Yeah. So I just, I think that they're just offering it to be like, hey, we accept all kinds of people.
Right. Yep. I think it's good that they offer it. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, we'd like to have what do they call it?
Chapel.
A chapel on the ship. I don't think that's necessary. I mean, you have your room for privacy. We went places where there's nobody at and played games and stuff. I mean, you could have like if you wanted to have like a little Bible reading or a service in there with a couple people. Of course. That'd be fine, or whatever you want to do.
I don't think they need a dedicated chapel.
I don't even think they need a dedicated.
I mean, the library is pretty much that. The Bible is a book, and you would read that. That makes perfect sense.
That's why he's so smart.
Bill says, why can't they just be friend of Bill F? The same as other group, just more alcohol and gambling.
Oh, Bill.
So kind of switching gears here. What's one or two of your must-haves to bring on a cruise, Scotto?
All right, so I have a couple. My number one thing is my power supply, because I have everything I own is electronic, from my watch to my earbuds to my phone to my laptop. I mean, everything I own charges. So I need multiple charging ports. So I have like a USB adapter that plugs in and it gives me like 8 USB outlets. And then I also bring the like European travel adapter, and I plug that in. That gives me 2 outlets and 2 USB ports, because we have a lot of things to charge. Me and Ted both have rechargeable headphones. We both have rechargeable watches. We both have phones, and it's just a lot of stuff to charge. So you obviously need multiple outlets. And my next item is a fan that I bring, and that also has to be charged. So your boy charging a whole bunch of stuff in his room, need that power strip. Something that you'll probably make fun of me for. I love my fanny pack. I'm sorry.
Scott.
What is it, 1991, bro?
No, fanny packs are in.
I feel no. Listen, you don't even see it because first of all, I clip it around my waist. My gut hangs over it, so you don't even see that it's there. It's not like it's not even like on top of my shirt. It's like under my belt. So I put my passport, my money, my credit cards in there. This way, I don't have to worry about anything sliding out of my pockets or being pickpocketed because it's under my shirt. You would have to literally lift up my shirt and then open it or unclip it. So I don't know. I feel safer with the fanny pack, and it's cool. It's gray and it's spandex. It's stretchy. It's cool.
Well, that doesn't sound like a fanny pack. That sounds like
something
like
a
one
grandma
of those
would
travel
wear.
accessories that you use.
I just got teeth.
Yeah. And then the one last thing that I bring, even pre-COVID, I would bring these little packets of like disinfectant wipes. Because in the casino, when you're touching all this stuff where everyone's touching, I like to wipe my hands every once in a while. I'm a little OCD.
We don't.
Nah, you probably will now.
You know what I wish, Scotto? One thing I wish, we're talking about the casino, I wish the casino offered like food options. Like, because I get hungry and shit when we're gambling, like I want to eat something, don't you?
Pizza. Order a pizza.
I know pizza, but like if you went to the bar and said, "Hey, I want a cup of peanuts or pretzels or popcorn or and then you take it. I mean, you can't. I don't think you could have it at the table games, but you definitely could eat it at the slot machines. You know what I mean?
No, they absolutely should definitely have peanuts and pretzels. Not only would we would enjoy it, but it would make us thirstier. We'd buy more drinks. So, and it would keep you sober from not getting too drunk. So it's actually very odd that they don't have that.
Yeah.
I just don't know how I would carry that. I have a cigarette, a drink, and then pretzels.
Hey, how on cruise ships you no longer smoking in the casinos? Because I think that's gonna be a thing. Just like in land, you can't smoke in casinos. I mean, how if you can't smoke? What's that?
The vape.
Oh. Well.
We vape in our room, so we're good.
Yeah. Anything else you want to ask, Scotto?
No, I know Scotto.
They will have from what I hear, they will have a smoking area somewhere on the ship.
Right. Oh, yeah. So what I guess we didn't ask. I mean, what's your favorite bars to go to on the ship? Like, I mean, I know you like Alchemy, but what's the other? What's a couple others?
I love Alchemy, and it's only open certain hours, so I like to get my bang for my buck. Those drinks there are expensive and they're good, so that's definitely number one. I like the Red Frog Pub just because they have like little table games and some of the magic. They have an indoor and an outdoor area. But honestly, wherever we are, the nearest bar to that. So the casino bar, But I think like you guys, we do kind of like the Atrium bar. It's a nice bar to just like kind of like take a big look at the ship and realize where you are. And it kind of like is, I don't know, it's a different feeling for some reason.
Yeah.
So we, that's like, so the Atrium bar is a lot of fun at night, but we've been known to sit there like at noon or 1 o'clock in the Atrium and just have fun there. I mean, we've done that several times. So but okay, is there anything else you want to say, Scotto, before we get out of here?
Nothing, man. I appreciate you guys having me on.
We enjoyed it.
I'm excited that it's a weekend for sure. A lot of things are happening. Life is crazy. I hope everyone stays safe, and I hope cruising comes back soon. I'm glad that we got cruising talk tonight. So it's like we haven't really been able to talk cruising because cruising hasn't been going on, but we talked about it tonight just like we were cruising yesterday. So I really had an enjoyable time.
Gives me hope.
So we're going to actually have special guests next week. Should I just announce them right now?
Well, yeah.
It's Jennifer and Justin Brown are going to be our guests next week.
Trouble.
So that'd be fun.
Well, Billiam.
What?
I said. William said, Scotto, don't take us to the bathroom with you.
Yeah, that's my next stop as soon as we end this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, guys. Well, Scotto, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
And it was fun, man.
Thanks for
Had
being.
a great time. It was easy. It wasn't even like we had to even think of something to talk about. It was
I know,
great.
dude, we
had
went.
a great time.
Dude, it's almost 10:30, and we're this is late for us to be on live. So
Yep.
This is good. Been great, man. We appreciate the talk, and we'll have you on again at some point.
Yeah,
for sure.
If you want to.
Yeah, sounds good. Can't wait to be back. Let me know when. Everyone have a good night. Peace out, y'all.
See ya, buddy.
Bye.
Thanks. See you later.
Yep, we're out of here. Everybody, sorry we didn't read your comments, but just know when we have people on, can't really read the comments as much. That's how the cookie
crumbles.
So next week we'll guest on as well. So we'll see you next week with Jennifer and Justin Brown, part of the Whatevs fam, and Jennifer's an OG mod as well.
Yeah.
So we will see you guys next week. Bye.